Greetings Earth, back with another video. Do not lose this video. Watch this video and learn something, because I might not be around for very long. Here's the thing. I've been in the United States. I learned all about these tools, companies, business, and everything else. Of course, in the future, it's not going to be precisely the same way that it is right now. I can see the changes in my house, my family, my brother. I see the clones of my family appearing online, on TV. I see people ditching me and keeping me isolated from society. Stranger neighbors start moving in, and they are starting sending more heading message towards me. They are like speaking straight towards me. Strangers in the street, they're making chaos. They're making like loud cars and a lot of things. They are focused on my family's house because they know I don't have a career. I can't pay for the bills that come in. I spoke to my mom. I said, you know what? I was robbed in the United States. I want to start over. I'm going to start my own company. So I put my knee in the ground and I started praying. God gave me so many ideas. God it seems like he cannot get too much involved. That's what I understood. But I'm not fighting just one guy. I'm fighting like strangers, sometimes even my own brother that knows a lot about me, and sometimes society and government and Hollywood, they make clones of him, the bad version of him, the bad version that I know that might use things against me. Now they're focused on my ex-wife. This is, for me, this is one of the purpose why I think 10 years ago exist. That's why they create Leandro, a friend of mine. They create my ex-wife. They create Gina. Gina was created because Asians, they never show off. So now they can show off more. Eventually she will talk about drawing, which is pretty good. Tattoo as well. They relate her to bald head men. They stalk me. Bruce Williams, because his career is not that good anymore. It's very nice, but they want to connect everything. My brother with Colin Farrell, and then so Hollywood can keep stealing from me and from society and poverty, because poverty, they lack the knowledge, and they think I'm attacking them while I'm trying to get my share on this globe, while like corrupted police and governments, they're all shooting me down. I have a childhood old friend that he tries to inhale my body. He tries to, I notice when he's around, I can notice my brother, my brother-in-law, my childhood friend. I know when they are trying to speak through me. This is like a strategy that Satan does. He tries to make you a mark on you. Politics try to say that we should give each other's like a little bit of each of parts of us, but that's not true. He wants to rule, and then whenever you try to become a leader of anything, or even with your own house and your wife, he will speak to you. He will try to make love with your wife and say that he is doing it. But you know, if you like myself, I have a legend of an evil family and project of friends trying to take over my body. I know where I stand. I know where my body is, where my mind is, where my cortex is, where my conscious, my subconscious. I know all of them. But this evil people that surrounds me, they are trying to create situations that we give up. We accept this submission, this spiritual submission. Darkness, it's like evil spirits. It's not all the Afro-descendants. There's a lot of sweet women out there. They are like gold. But it's not, it's very difficult to find. When they're gold, they're like very famous, very rich, and they have like boundaries that they might want to put a chain on your neck. That doesn't work for me. But it exists. So now I see the changes online, on TV. People are more aggressive. People are more demanding. The bullshit of Americans and Brazilians jail bond is coming out more. Now we have like almost like the Zach clone of Leo, which is a friend of mine. I already told you, congratulations, you joined the force. Good for you. Whenever you need help, I'm right there with you. I don't put my hand on the dirt, but I can use my mind. I can see this thing changing. This wasn't the agreement. The agreement was all the tools should work together. You shouldn't be like beating people up because they don't pay their rents, or because putting them in the crossroad and taking their cars away after you steal their down payments. Be like before. Be like, do the same world scam that you guys did in 1999 all the way to 2013. You all do cash too. You put like a box too. You exchange favors between criminals and organized crime, between your fake governments. And then in the end, when something is about to blow, you guys try to put this fault onto someone just like me, or some Gandhi, or some Afro-descendant, or some kid that have no idea what's behind the scene, the amount of money of each president's pocket from like society, and you guys have no idea the timeshare that you guys steal from people. What is timeshare? Timeshare is a homeless business where you basically you molested us when we were children, and then big guys like Trump and entrepreneurs, you all set up on mansions, and then you immerse regular people, you divorce a small family, then you bully them in school. You have your mass of bullies, which are Afro-descendants and drug dealers, and some especially ugly men and no good men you put to do those kind of works. And then they bully us in school, and then they try to make a mark on us when they don't succeed transforming the person to a homosexual. Then you divorce our family, and then our mother become hella fat, and then very negative. They cannot get out of the state of their mind of negativity, because you guys are focused on murdered her little by little on the negativity until she becomes sick and end up dying. She doesn't believe that. She thinks she's Superman. She thinks she will live there forever. She just thinks that nothing can hit the woman. She thinks she just can be 100% negative all the time. Poison, negative, and all the time. And I am just become like accepting the fact. But now it's like I see like all these prostitutes, women from like the United States. You are like a whore. You are a whore. You're so fucking hot. You're delicious. I would eat you like this. As you are a whore, like you are such a whore. You're not even giving us a chance to explain to other people the benefit of getting married and helping people, giving people hope. You just put in a fucking a speedo, and you're going I don't know, sweet suit, like a bikini, and you're going to all the networks, which you're gonna get fucked by black guys that have fake money that they exchange, and they do scams in the street to get real money. They already cash out like Bentleys and very expensive cars, putting the expenses on us and regular people that have no idea, have no police to protect us. And they're all like playing gangsters and the Bentleys while they try to enslave us, enslave us. Not me, you don't enslave me, but you try to model, you enslave other people. All these kids wasting their quality time with their mom, becoming a gangsters, getting older in top of a bike or a motorcycle, delivering food to the traffic of drugs, which you are consuming. Then you become a model, you're getting like a facelift and butt lift for free, and you're just like fucking the shit out of your butthole around. You're not really accepting the fact that there's other people in the globe. There's other people in the planet. Time to time, you guys show off like leaders of Japan, and he used to be very nice, but now he's transforming into my brother-in-law. He's becoming like, they call him Zeloch. He's becoming Zeloch. Probably he doesn't know. Maybe he does know. But I think that we know when someone is taking over our body. I think he does know. I think he's choosing to be that way because he find that humble. It might be humble, but the truth is that if you go to the root of it, you're just another Zulu tribe leader. That's not what really a gentleman is supposed to become. I think that I should be a whistleblower. I think it's time to be a whistleblower, be talking about every single thing that is wrong and pointing fingers. And because you destroyed my life in San Francisco, I cannot make money in Brazil because you poison my surrounding. You mess me with black guys that I will never relate to them. I will never be their friend. We will never talk to. But every time I pass by, they have someone watch me that send thought message to them, and then they make noise, and then they are making chaos around me, just like they did with David. meaning that whenever I'm wandering, trying to look for a shelter that will make this chaos. That's what they are saying to me. They're saying like, we fucked you up, we destroyed your life, we stole your life. Every time you think we're gonna send bad thoughts to you, they're constantly sending bad thoughts to me. I just want to let you know that I don't have anything to prove. They say all kind of things about me. I just feel sorry for them because they waste a lot of time. Myself, that like to read a lot, I think to myself like, who is really paying these people to just watch other people? It's so much work to do, and these people, they get regular jobs, getting 1,000 reais a month, or 1,500 a month in Brazil, to be watching other people. They pretend to be working. That's why they're choosing to work with their hands, because that way they can piss other people off through the mind. They are trying to get a coordination. The Brazilians, they have each group on each state work on the necessity things like sugar, coffee, things that are bad for the health, but they have groups of guys working on those things. Meanwhile, the other guys are hitting the streets, starting problems, starting shit with anyone that cross their path. They try to hit you with a car, they threaten you to murder you, and all that. And then police get, like, some police, Brazilian police get 4,000, 5,000 reais a month to just like join in the crime and be doing this nonsense life with them. No updates happen in no city. Sometimes they fix in one asphalt, and here and there they build a building, but just for like cover it up. It's not really happening what is supposed to happen. I myself alone, if I had the help of society, I would take my own president away from presidency. That's not how you do presidency. That's not how you take over country. I'm not going to sit here and teach you, because that way I'm going to give you my own story, and I have my story, you have yours. If it's that what you think is to be a president, for me it's a joke. I'm not trying to humiliate you or anything like that, but I think you should be embarrassed of yourself if you think that's being the president. It's not. Sometimes I think that the curtains will open, and then someone is going to say that we are in a dream or a nightmare, that this is not really reality. If you really think that it's how to be a president, you can go on and on and on and parties with Trump, go to dinners with him. You're still not going to do the right way. You still stole from us. You still robbed us. You still done what most of criminals would do. You're just a poser. You're a poser. I have no idea how to make you wake up and get off. Come down and stop being a poser. You're just a poser. You're nothing but a poser. When you're not a poser, you're making other kids' mind to start war, to start civil war. You're making them collect weapons to start problems with one another. You're putting in men's mind that we are looking at their foreheads. You put in their head. You trick them to believe that whenever I'm talking to them or we're talking, we are looking at them. We are calling them bozo. We are doing this. I lived all my life. I'm 40 right now. I never seen nobody's forehead. I always spoke, look in someone's eyes. For me, you're a joke. For me, you're a liar. You're a thief. All those guys, tools of yours that have like show off sport cars and internet. For me, you're a tool. You're just like a jackass. Probably you fucked the shit of your ass off, your asshole. And now you brought like a rental, a sports car to show off to society, like, oh, I have a sport car, this guy doesn't. Tough shit. You smuggle people in high school. You push people around. You make sure no one can pass no tests, no army, no police, no money, no company. Then you grow up, you say you grow up. You only grow a boner. You make everyone forget about that because you build prostitutes instead of Samaritan women. Then you grow your boner, and then you keep competing with Africa, with like gigantic unnormal people, because those are normal people. They're like those guys right there. It's like, I don't even know what you say about him. It's just like it's just deep web, pure deep web. It's just like it's subnormal. It's like He should be in a. You should make a world just for them, and put them all together. But they could not come out. You have to make a circle where we're gonna look them from the top of, and let them do sex all day long, all day. They eat their own kind. They do all their stuff. We can just, that would be a very nice upgrade. That would be a very nice like project that we can see. The rest is all the same. There's a lot of old men, like veterans. They still have hopes to that someone might get the memos right. That someone might save us from the crosses that you guys did to us. Some of us, the cross from the heart, that we get crosses. We felt from the heart. For example, myself, I felt like lost, like robbed, and you create women subjects to try to get to our hearts, and then they will get to our friends, and then to our family, siblings, and then you all gonna betray the person. It's so sad. Like, how can you make like a planet to end this way? You know, and I know that that's not how it's supposed to end. The end of this bullshit of yours, I say yours because I can't move no pieces in the United States or in Brazil, because you all corrupted, you all full of shit. But you know that that's not how the end is supposed to be. Brazil, what is Brazil? Brazil is an ugly guy, very tiny guy. He's a very strong personality. He started life with me as my friend. Very good taste on music, but then he hits the drugs and alcohol. The bigger guys start pushing him around. And in the beginning of this story here in Brazil, that you guys are doing corruption and crime and organized crime and all this shit. Think of like the cunt of life. It's you people. So in the beginning of this shit that you do, we're all friends. We all go to the gym together. We never argue. We go to bars, drink, we eat together, we dance together, we love each other, we spend time together, we spend the whole night together in Christmas, we worry about how we're gonna give gifts to each and every one. It's like that. It used to be that way. So somehow you fooled us to believe that you were family, that you were parents, that you were, for example, Hollywood, for example. If I was you, I wouldn't be around. I would disappear, because you are the most thief of the entire planet. It's you, Hollywood. I wouldn't kill you with my bare hand, because I really don't give a shit. Like, I just think that it's okay though. But I know for a fact that you stole life from us. You record all the books that United States and the entire world would ever provide to society, so that we can get closer, like maybe 2% of what it is to become like a rich person, or like a noble person, or someone wealth. You record all those books into movies. The movies became novella. The novella, you made jail bonds. Jail bonds, you made a lot of corrupted people be born, like nasty bisexual and gay men that pretends to be police. They're all looking for the crown. They're all trying to be kings, and they're trying to get as much. They're trying to gather enough men to steal the Napoleon's crown, and which will will affect the other countries as well. I'm not gonna be under nobody's kingdom. But then you do this. You stole all the books, like the stories of the books, everything, Aristoteles, Shakespeare. You put everything in a theater, and then you choose someone to record those things, those actors, someone that you were attractive to. You made holy fuck from United States. While we couldn't do anything, you did everything behind our backs. When I was in the United States trying to work, trying to make money, you did September 11th. For me, September 11th was bullshit. Everything's bullshit. For me, it's all copy from the past, that you're trying to do a deja vu, to put a mark of yours in the world, which is so stupid. I can't believe that I used to pray for you, thinking that you were God. I used to think that you were God, literally God. I used to be like moved by, like amused by things, thinking like, oh, he might be God, because he speaks to me through the books. He speaks to me through the movies and things like that. But now when I think to myself, like, how are you trying to change history? You know history shouldn't be changed. You know you should let other people try get a piece of it as well. I've been in this struggle for 20 years now. I'm in a cross. I'm in a path that I'm like in Brazil, in the middle of like a pothole full of like drug dealers and criminals and bisexual criminals and police, fake police, lots of fake friends, fake families, and I have nowhere to go. If anywhere I go, I will have to work to survive, either serving pigs like yourself, like your kind, your pigs like your kind. You want me to serve you because you have no memory, you have no feelings, so you want to hit me with music or with my ex-wife's feelings so that you can feel what it is to feel love or feel in love or to ever love someone else. You don't even know what love is. So you keep trying to extract this from me, try to hack things from me. Right now, you're just holding me in John's house for this many years because you don't know any better. You have the same books, you don't know what to do with those books. So as soon as I start reading them, you take the information, you do the shit because you got the apparatus and I don't. That's what you did. But you know what? I tell you, they're a poor person. You should position yourself against Satan. Satan is like this. It's technology. You a demon as well. You poor people, you're a demon. If you were a demon, you are helping me fighting Satan. You a demon and rich people are Satan. Satan is working with technology. They will not give it to you. They will give it to a couple gamers and they will keep making prostitutes like, you know, some women out there. Some of them I'm not sure about it. Everything has a price. She's not that. She's kind of reasonable, maybe 450 or something like that. I don't know. Some of them are. Anyways, I think that we know what this is going. We have what is this? Some Blues suit, Harvey, Bean, Mr. Bean, or like Madman. What they doing? They're doing Gazeta. They're Gazeta, and rich women. They're gonna be trying to sell American products. Kim Kardashian runs the thing with Kanye West. Black men will try to take all women from all men. They have many bases and sets. Their bases in Africa. They hit you with thoughts and thought-provoking. They're extremely smart. They have intellectual people. They have smart people. They have prophets. They have like no good, low lives. They have criminals. They have killers. They have like doctors. They have all kind of things out there in Africa besides the deep webs that they have. So United States will shrink. London will emphasize itself more because I'm going to build more admiration towards them because United States is now opening to change for a change. They think they're gods. Some of them are becoming homeless and the stubborn will kick in, drugs will kick in, and then they will be doing this. They will put a lot of tools to do like police and gardens to be like harassing people about rent instead of like checking themselves if they pay taxes and then just give people a fresh start and a second chance and just wipe up the bills and give people a fresh start. No, they want to be famous by probably this is all fake too. Probably this is just like a game of media shit. This media shit is gonna be Will Smith. Will Smith will take 80 if he already have. It's gonna take about like 80% of media in this bullshit. If I'm in the United States, they're gonna be threatening me with black guys and homeless on albergs and all that. Probably it's gonna be that way because they know that the police works and the system works. The police here is going to be pissed off because some of them are very nice, but they can't get out either. And they want to be a part of it, but it's no opening. The main thing is like this. I can tell you, as men, as our consideration, we have this consider. I tell you that unless you are famous, like image famous, and people will recognize you for being famous, you're not going to be respected. Or if you're not a cop and if you're not under a uniform, they're not going to respect you. People do not respect you. I see people, how they talk when they see, who the fuck is this? Who's this guy? I've been in bars with like real chic and very famous people. People don't know me. They're like, who the fuck is this guy? It kind of like almost hurt their eyes. But if you like Tom Cruise, boom, You everything. Even though I'm sitting top of like $2 billion of like FedEx bullshit ideas and no one cares, no one, they prefer to be like delivering pizza and risking their lives on top of a motorcycle than start the same business that we had in San Francisco. Think of a dummy, people. I don't like to be saying that, but it's true. I'm gonna give a couple more days for you to decide your life. If you don't, I'm gonna start making videos about them, just making fun of them. Start burning my money in videos and stupid things that Americans procrastinate and Brazilians are trying to hack and fish. All right. So take care. Peace out.